Let's talk about how the copper IUD is actually causing you heavy periods. If you're struggling with menorrhagia or very heavy periods, I'm sure this is something that is stressful, but I want for you to understand this specific type of contraceptive known as a copper IUD works by releasing copper ions, and these copper ions are actually very toxic to the sperm, and they are, for lack of a better word, going to kill the sperm such that it does not fertilize your egg. That way you don't end up becoming pregnant. This copper IUD, together with these ions, they actually make your uterine lining very thick. And when the uterine lining is thick, remember, this is what you shed every month in order for you to have your period. So if the lining is thicker and there's more tissue there, expect that you're going to have a heavier period. But the copper ions actually increase your prostaglandins. You know, we've talked about prostaglandins being the chemical substances that make your uterine muscles contract. And so when you have copper ions released, you actually end up having more prostaglandins, which causes heavy periods and painful periods. The copper ions also create a very inflammatory environment. This is actually how they work by preventing pregnancy. The inflammatory environment in your uterus is supposed to kill the sperm or to be toxic to the sperm. But because of that, it's actually going to affect other areas and create inflammation in other areas. And this is what's going to lead to very painful periods. If you're looking for natural ways to get rid of heavy, painful periods, make sure you use the number in the video. Thank you so much for watching the video. I want to remind you to hit the subscribe button. That way you know every single time we post a new video. And also don't forget to follow Wellness KE on Instagram at well_NessKE. That way you get to learn everything related to your reproductive health.